Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Nick, welcome to another video. This video is going to be all about my IVF Frozen Embryo Transfer 1.2. That's what I'm calling it. We had our Frozen Embryo Transfer cancelled in March due to COVID-19, and things are picking back up again now for us to get going and started again. I've spoke about it briefly in all my weekly vlogs and my other videos throughout this time, but this one is going to be specifically dedicated to how that journey goes. So bear with, it's going to be a long one. I think maybe it might not be. I don't know, I'm still early days, so it's hard to tell how it's going to go, but I want to keep you up to date on how all the drugs are making me feel, how I'm feeling about it all. So I'm just going to put some lunch in and then I will tell you everything. Obviously, if you've been here a while, you'll know that my round got cancelled due to COVID-19, which was absolutely heartbreaking. I was 1 week away from transfer. Yeah, it just was horrendous. And I've been kind of documenting and trying to keep you all up to date with how I'm feeling and how things have been going, because it's been really slow moving. I've been trying to raise awareness, obviously, of the whole infertility thing, and just the fact that why clinics should be able to open and why it's not an elective thing to have IVF. You know, we don't choose to be infertile. So yeah, I just want to give you a quick brief rundown, if you are new, as to what happened and what made us get to this point in the first place. So me and my husband have been together nearly 13 years this year. We got married nearly 3 years ago. We tried for a baby shortly after our wedding. I came off the pill, didn't have a period. In the testing process with the GP, I found out I had PCOS. They referred us then to the hospital, had more tests, the HSG test done, came back and showed that both of my tubes were blocked. They didn't want to do any more testing on that as to why they were blocked, so we got referred straight for IVF. IVF funding came through in like July last year, 2019, and we had our consent signing in October 2019, and I started the drugs in November 2019. We had egg collection at the start of December 2019. I was at risk of OHSS, which is ovarian hyperstimulation syndrome, so they made me have a freeze all round, which basically means they fertilised the eggs that were collected. We had 18 eggs collected, 10 of them fertilised on day one, and they were all frozen. We went away to Sri Lanka in January. We were ready to start the FET cycle back in January, February. I was on the drugs. I'd had my down-reg injection of a Pro-Step. I'd been on the estrogen tablets for 6 days. I was ready to go in for my next scan the following day. And the day before that, my appointment got cancelled because COVID-19. And that brings us to today, really. So it is the 6th of July today, so I have got a little bit of backtracking to do with you. It was a huge fight to kind of get answers, to get started again and stuff, so I'm really grateful to be started again, because we were contemplating moving clinics because the NHS wasn't moving as fast as private clinics were. So we had a big hoo-ha there. So if you're from Instagram, you will have known I shared all that with you over there. So in the end, we decided to stay with Birmingham Women's. We didn't want to forfeit our NHS round. This is our only transfer that is funded by NHS. After this transfer, whether it works or not, we will have to pay for everything going forward. I had a phone call, that was in my weekly vlog a couple of weeks ago. Where am I? Let me look at my dates. So in the middle of June, I had a phone call to say that they were starting back up again, and when roughly would be about 10 days before my cycle. If you aren't new here, you will know that I am irregular as hell. Like, PCOS got me good. My cycles are all over the place. The last cycle I had before this one was 66 days long. I was blaming that on the fact that I'd been on the estrogen, I'd had the Pro-Step injection from my last FET, but who knows. So they booked me in for a scan, which I've had. I actually went in for my scan on the 26th of June, which was a week and a half ago. Well, like a week Friday just gone. And they were like, yeah, as soon as you come on, my lining was at 8.2. There was no cysts, polyps, fibroids, pregnancy. There was nothing in the way of me starting this round. Before that as well, I had to have a COVID-19 test done. So I'll pop a little video of that because Mark did film it when we went for that.
Sorry, it does have to go in quite a way.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's like a drive-through, and they swabbed my throat and then put the swab up my nose. That was the worst part, which came back negative. And then I had my scan on the Friday, and they were kind of like, yeah, your lining's at 8.2, you'll probably have a period like any time now. So there was me just thinking, oh yeah, great, it's gonna come. A week later, so Friday just gone, which was the 3rd of July, I still hadn't had anything. I was on cycle day 50. There was no period. I was just like getting frustrated, and my anxiety was getting quite high because I was getting stressed about not coming on, and I was worried about losing my spot because I know other people were being booked in, because obviously they need to book you in for that scan and the next scan and then kind of schedule you in for your transfer as well. So it was quite a stressful time. So I phoned them just to let them know that I hadn't come on, and I just wanted to check with them that they hadn't forgotten about me. And the nurse phoned me back and kind of just said, you need to go on these tablets so that we can know that you're going to have a period, because if you are irregular, how do we know you're going to come on? Do you know what I mean? So they prescribed me these. I don't know how to say that. So that is the tablets I'm on. So these are like essentially like a pill, the pill, as in the pill. And I have to take 3 a day, morning, lunch and like bedtime, for 5 days, and then I stop taking them, so it kind of shocks your body into having a period. I actually took these tablets last time in November when I first started IVF, because I again wasn't sure when I was having a period, and they wanted me to be kind of like, well, you may as well go on them. And at the time I was like, oh, I don't really know about going on there. I want to wait, I want it to be natural kind of thing. But I could be waiting forever, and that's the situation I'm in now. You know, I'm on cycle day 53, and obviously I've been on these since Friday, so this is the 4th day of taking them. And I just kind of wanted to come on and let you know about the side effects and how I've been feeling taking them, because the first time I took them back in November, I felt absolutely horrendous. And I don't know whether that was because my body wasn't used to taking drugs, like hormones and fertility drugs, whereas now obviously I've been through stims, I've been through one lot of FET stuff, and I feel like I'm kind of used to it. So I was getting really bad cramps last week before I started these tablets anyway, which made me think I was going to come on my period naturally. That's still been there. They're pretty bad cramps, and I've noticed like my heart's been beating quite fast. Otherwise, haven't noticed too much. I'm still hungry. You know, I am a bit short in my mood as well, but otherwise I haven't noticed any major symptoms. Oh, another thing I have noticed the last day or so has been feeling a little bit lightheaded again. So I think that's probably a side effect too, but it hasn't been anything major this time for me. But I know I shared it on my story that I was taking them, and had lots of ladies message me saying that they made them feel really crappy and really rubbish. So I know that the side effects are different for everyone with that. So I've got my last 2 today and then 3 tomorrow, and then I stop them, so I just have to wait for my period to arrive. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of keep you in the loop as to how things were going, and I want to let you know how I'm feeling through the whole FET process, because there's so many of us that have to do FET, frozen embryo transfer, if you're new to IVF, for whatever reason. Well, maybe you've had a fresh transfer and now you're having a frozen one, or you had a freeze-all like me, or something else. And I just wanted to talk about that a little bit more, so here I am talking again. So thank you so much for being here and watching. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, all the good stuff, and I will keep you up to date with how things are going. fingers crossed for a positive transfer. I'm feeling really positive about it right now. In my head it's going to work. So afternoon, it's been a few days since I spoke to you last. I finally came on my period on Saturday, which was cycle day 58. It was 4 days after stopping the nystatin tablets. I don't know how you say it. It actually was really painful on Friday night, like the day before it started, like full flow. But I was glad to finally come on and start the estrogen tablets, which I've now been on for 3 full days. And the main side effect I feel like I'm getting is nausea. I feel sick like most of the time. Today I feel really tired, even though I slept well. So I don't know whether that's another side effect. I've made the decision to kind of slow down my training and I've upped my calories, because obviously if you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I've lost a lot of weight recently and I am on a low calorie diet, so about 1200 calories roughly. So I've decided to eat more intuitively and eat a kind of a bit more. And as of today, I've kind of decided to cut back on my caffeine as well. So I'm kind of like going through the caffeine detox headache. I'm on green tea. I've phoned up and managed to get my scan date booked in for my next scan, which is going to be on Monday the 20th of July. And hopefully the transfer will be like the following week, I'm hoping. So I think what will happen on that scan is they're going to check me for my lining. They're going to do an ultrasound and make sure my lining's thickened up nicely. So I've just literally put out, not a question box, but I've just said on Instagram, if you know any ways that I can thicken my lining or any tips or anything, let me know. So there's been like Brazil nut, avocado, pom juice, pineapple. So I'm going to go on a bit of a pom juice hunt later, because I did look in Asda last week and I couldn't see any. So that is on the list of things to do today. I'm still bleeding a little bit. It's been, well, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Today's day 4, cycle day 4. So we're just kind of like going through it, still taking the estrogen tablets. And also after the scan on Monday, they're going to do another COVID test to make sure everything's clear for the transfer. And I assume they're going to tell me to start the progesterone pessaries as well. At the moment, I don't know where I'm going to put them. There's been a lot of, it's the bum vag saga with these, and it's something that I feel should be spoke about more often, because I don't know what to do. And you know, people are messaging me privately about it a lot, but interesting for sure. I will let you know which I decide if you want to know. So that's where I'm at the moment. Sluggish, tired and sicky. It's like pregnancy but not pregnant. Hello, it is day 7 on estrogen tablets. It's been a weird week. I had a moment in the week where I decided that I was going to cut caffeine out completely, and between that and the tablets, I was not okay. I couldn't wake up. I had to take like a 3-hour nap in the afternoon. I felt so horrendous. The headaches was awful. So after that point, I decided to start taking them all at night time. And that's been 2 days now I've been doing that. Like 2.5 days, because I took like 2 a night and then all 3 and then all 3 last night. And I have felt a lot better for doing that. So I would recommend, if you are struggling with the side effects of estrogen, then maybe take them all at night time. I was told that beforehand and I just didn't do it, but I'm glad I did now. But otherwise, I'm feeling okay. We've got a couple of days to go until I have my lining scan. And then we have to figure out when they're going to get them out of the freezer, the embryos out of the freezer, thaw them, grow them, and the transfer. It's happening. It's happening. Cycle day 8. So 8 days on estrogen. The backache is major. It's hard to figure out whether it's from the tablets, from something else, I'm not sure, but yeah, the back is killing. And it's a hard one because I don't know whether I should be taking painkillers or not, whether they're going to affect the transfer, whether they're going to affect my lining, I don't know. So it's making that quite difficult, but I can't do anything about it because like it's so painful. It kept me up in the night last night. So I've just got to hope on Monday that my lining is thick enough and that I've done enough. I say done enough, there's not really a lot you can do. It's kind of natural how your lining goes. Obviously I've been trying to drink the pom juice and eat Brazil nuts and all those other old wives' tales, but there's not a lot I don't think you can do. So Monday is the lining scan. I'm in at 10:30, which is cycle day 10. Normally they like to do it on day 9, but that falls on a Sunday, so they've got me in on the Monday instead. But yeah, I just hope that the backache subsides. The headaches and the nausea's gone now, which is really good. I think that's because I've started taking all the tablets at night time rather than spaced out through the day. Either that or I've just got used to them, I'm not sure, but I definitely feel better taking them at night time. So yeah, that's where we're at. It is cycle day 10. It is scan day. Finally, I've got my tourmaline, I've got my crystals in my bag, I've drank like 2 litres of water on the way here, you know, all the things. So I feel pretty confident, but then I had a wave of like nerves on the way here, but I'm feeling pretty good. I've got 15 minutes to my appointment, so I'm not going to head in just yet, but I do need a wee. They say to get in there like 5 minutes before, but that's got to walk up, wash my hands, and then get upstairs. So this is the day. It needs to be above 8 mil for them to consider me, well, for them to like start talking about transfer. So thinking the good thick thoughts. Thick thoughts worked. She's literally just nipped off to go and speak to the embryologist so we can plan when the transfer is going to be. My lining was 8.1 mil. It needed to be 8 or above, so yeah, perfect. I've got to do my COVID swab and she's gonna go and speak to the embryologist and plan when the transfer is going to be. So I'm literally just sitting in the room, in the scan room myself. But yeah, just found out that Mark won't be able to come to transfer like officially, so it's a bit strange, but I'd rather just get it done now. We've come this far, this round's taken almost a year, so just yeah, glad to be finally at this point. So hello.
Close the window.
No, it's fine.
Oh,
it's not open, it's not open. So last time I spoke to you, obviously I told you my lining was fine. Very wobbly holding this today. And after the nurse came back into the room, she said that the embryo transfer has provisionally been booked in for Saturday, which is crazy, like so soon. That was yesterday, which was Monday, it's Tuesday today. So she said, start your progesterone pessaries today, which was yesterday. So I've done that morning and night. And then she said that they would be getting the embryos out of the freezer today and thawing them, and then we should be getting a phone call. So we went out on a walk this morning because there's a must be down by us at the moment because the signal is utterly shocking in our house. But we were out on our walk and we were what 10 minutes away from the house. Hadn't been out very long.
Not far.
Phone rang, private number. So I managed to like answer it, there was enough signal, and put it on loudspeaker so Mark could hear too. And we had 10 embryos in the freezer, they were all on day 1. Took them out of the freezer, the embryologist phoned me, and 9 survived the thaw. which is so amazing. How do you feel about it?
I feel good. I feel like that was I wasn't actually thinking too much about it before. Like, it's all I've thought about for months, because it was the stage we never got to.
Yeah.
And even when we were doing the stims, it was the stage that I thought about the most.
Thought about the most.
But then when the phone rang, I was really nervous because I was like judging her tone of voice, which was
I did that.
Nicole. I was like, oh shit. But yeah, it was. Yeah, I had literally like crossed everything and like I was looking up to the sky.
Come on, universe, help me!
Yeah, it was
good news.
Obviously, it's still
early days.
Early days, but I think we said that, and we said it all the way through. Really, you've got to celebrate the win, because otherwise, if you're constantly in that state of fear, it's a long process. It's a long time to be in a negative headspace.
Yeah, so we've been pretty positive, really.
Yeah, we celebrated, but then we kind of move on to the next, focusing on the next sort of hurdle. But we have definitely, that moment was a really good moment, wasn't it?
It was a really great moment.
I think that's a moment I'll remember forever.
Yeah.
In a weird way, not in a weird way, but it definitely felt important.
You probably will though. I remember getting the phone call to say that how many fertilised.
Yeah, I said to you today, it was nice to be there for the phone call.
Yeah, it was good. So basically what she said now is that she is happy to kind of keep them growing, keep an eye on them for the next few days. Barring a disaster, we shouldn't hear from them until Friday now. And that'll be just to let us know how many have got to like day 4. Would it be day 4 or day 5?
My God, I have no idea.
It's so confusing.
It confuses me.
I don't know whether there'll be day 4 on Friday. Would that make any sense? Are they day 1 today? Tuesday, Wednesday,
Monday,
Thursday, Friday. So maybe they're still day 1 today. Day 2, 3, 4, Friday, and Saturday day 5 transfer.
We'll go with that.
Or they're day 2 today. And then I'm on day 6 transfer. But I don't think that's the case. Anyway, so they're going to call us up on Friday with an update and a time. They've provisionally booked me in for 10:30, but that could change from what she was saying. She didn't sound like it was like dead set.
I think because it's such a moving, variable situation, they don't like to go, this is when you will be here. It's like, we've provisionally booked you in because... I
think they've done that though in case I need to have a day 3 transfer.
Yeah. I think that's the only reason. I think, like you say, if it gets to Friday, then it will be 10:30 on Saturday. It'd be weird going there on a Saturday, actually. Well, I mean, obviously I won't be there, but I'll be there.
You're going to drive me. Well, we're going to go together in the car, but Mark's not allowed into any of the appointments still because of COVID, which is so shit, but it's just what we've got to do. And I feel like this point, I'd rather get this bit over with and be pregnant and then go over the hurdles, you know, about going to scans and going to the labour if it's still an issue. But I'd rather do this bit now and think about the rest after.
I don't know if that really made much sense, but I know what you meant. You'd rather me miss this bit than the bit afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like we can figure that out later.
Yeah, definitely. It's fine. It's
fine.
Just the way I'm breezy. Yeah, it's just the way the situation is, isn't it? I can't do nothing about it, and
yeah.
I'd rather it work and us be able to do it than us go, well, we're not going if I can't be there.
Yeah,
well, that's not going to happen, is it? You're just gonna take whatever they say, and we're just lucky that we're here. You know, I mean, I can't use the word lucky, but you know, a few months ago.
Yeah, we didn't think we'd gotten to get on this year at all, did we?
Yeah, so I'm grateful.
Yeah, I'm grateful too.
Very grateful.
So stay tuned for Friday, and I'll keep you posted as to how the progesterone's making me feel. So far, I'm tired, but I don't know whether that's related. But we did have a late night last night, so I have had a little nap on the settee today.
You're enjoying your afternoon naps on the settee?
Hey, that's been like 2 times, 3 at most.
You're enjoying them though.
I am.
Because I've been doing it as well.
Oh, Dreadful, dreadful.
I've got no excuse for doing it.
I'm on the progesterone.
Not taking the progesterone.
Okay, stay tuned. Hello. It's transfer eve. I've not really done too many updates because like there hasn't been a lot to say. I've been on the pessaries now since Monday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 5 full days today. And transfer is tomorrow. Honestly, I feel nothing but excited. Can you hear my music? Let me go and turn it up. I was just having a moment while I was cleaning up. So yeah, it's transfer eve. Pessaries I've been on for 5 days. I've been doing them all in the vag so far. And they've been fine. I've not really had any issues with them. Panty liners are your friend when you're using vaginal pessaries. The ones I use can be used rectally or vaginally. And I've chosen for vaginally just because it's kind of what you used to with like using, well, I use a menstrual cup sometimes. Last cycle I used a menstrual cup and tampons and stuff. So nothing too bizarre in that respect. But honestly, I didn't think I'd get to this point and feel so relaxed and chill and calm. I feel nothing but positive. I was a bit anxious earlier today because today was the update on the embryos, which didn't really come through. I ended up calling them because they hadn't phoned me and it was about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was like, I don't know what time they finish on a Friday. If I haven't heard from them, I want to be sure that they're definitely going to phone me kind of thing. So I phoned them and was just like, yeah, so having my transfer tomorrow. What's the crack, guys? And they pretty much were just like, yeah, we're going to do like a mock transfer first. So they'll put the speculum in, put the catheter in, do it as if they were doing it with the embryo from the catheter and without the embryo, just make sure there's no issues or anything. And then if everything's okay, they're going to bring the embryo in. I was like, so how are the embryos? Like, what's going on? And she was like, oh yeah, they're all fine. I'm like, all of them? Like, she goes, yeah, they were all growing really well, like, as of day 3. I was like, yeah, but it's now like day 4 or 5. What's going on? She goes, oh, I don't have the notes in front of me, but they're all fine. I was like, bit vague. But long as I'm getting a transfer tomorrow, that is like my main concern. If we can get something in the freezer as well, it's an added bonus. But if we can get something decent, a decent quality embryo transferred to me and something in the freezer, I would take that. I've been thinking a lot about when my round got cancelled back in March, and how I didn't think I would be getting a transfer this year. I didn't think that it would be happening for us. And I don't know whether I'm being so like, yeah, it's a transfer, I'm going to be pregnant as of tomorrow, like I'm being blah 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 blah, it like really blasé about it. So it's not sunk in, which is maybe why I'm feeling so calm. It's just another step. I'm just, you know, I'm walking this IVF journey as I do, and I've not actually thought about it. Maybe that's why. But yeah, I only feel good and positive, like in my head it's gonna work. So if you're watching this in like months to come and I've posted a video on my like test day and it was negative, I don't know, like I'm aware that that could happen, but I also feel really confident and positive. Like I think I feel relaxed mostly because there is literally nothing more I could have done or nothing more I can do now. Obviously there's like silly little things like, oh, drink pom juice and eat pineapple and stuff. They're old wives' tales. There's nothing scientific behind them, like concrete to say this is going to help. I'm doing them, but there's nothing like, that's just my mind. You know, there's nothing going to change how my embryos are going to develop. I can't change how they're developing right now. I can't change whether it chooses to hold on to my uterus or not. I can't choose whether it's going to implant in me or not. I don't know. I think I just feel like it is what it is. What's going to happen is going to happen now. I can do my best to be the best version of myself and be relaxed and calm and go for walks and whatever else. But other than that, there's nothing I can do about it, and I think that's how I'm looking at it. But yeah, I feel very happy and very confident and very grateful that we're finally at this point. So I'm going to try and film tomorrow. Mark's not allowed in with me, and the nurse that I'm seeing is the nurse, if you've seen my, I don't think I was filming at the time actually, but if you've seen my full IVF journey video up until egg collection, she was the one that gave me the bad news about me needing a freeze all round back in November, December. She's a bit erratic, so I'm a bit nervous. I'm not nervous, I'm like apprehensive to have her by my side because I don't know what she's going to be like. I don't know if she's going to, oh, you'll be fine, like not sympathetic in a way. Not that I'm going to need sympathy tomorrow, but I don't know how she's going to be. Do you know what I mean? But she did do my scan on Monday and she was quite good, so she's not a bad nurse. I'm not like knocking her skills or anything like that. It's just like, you know how some people can put you at ease and have a conversation with you about things that you're into. They can catch your vibe and like talk how you would want to be spoke to. Whereas I think she's just the way she is, and that's absolutely fine. Like, we're all different and that's fine, but maybe I need that. Maybe I need someone like her to take my mind completely off, like somebody trying to tell me what they think I want to hear in the moment. Do you know what I mean? Maybe. So I will check in with you in the morning and we'll try and get Mark's opinion. Mark's not allowed in the room, as I said, so he's going to drive and hang in the car park, which will probably be a really shitty wait for him. I feel a bit sad for him really, because he can't do anything. It's happening to me, so I can deal with it. And I feel like this has been a theme in our life really, because I've had knee surgery and he's had to just watch, and I broke my leg and he's had to just watch, and all these things have happened to me. So yeah, I think he'll kind of be prepared, because obviously we've been through things where he's had to kind of stand by and see it happen to me, but he's not even going to see it happen. You know what I mean? I'm kind of going to walk in and walk out and be the same, except I'm pregnant or pupo. Pregnant until proven otherwise. So technically I'm pregnant as of tomorrow, but we don't know if it's going to have stuck until 2 weeks time when we can test, and we only test at home. So I don't know. I'm confident. I am confident. Confident vibes to the universe. Transfer day.
Oh, we're doing that now.
How are you feeling?
I feel pretty normal. I do. I don't feel like nervous or. I'm excited, if anything.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Which is not what I thought I'd feel. I think I'd be with. Hey?
Can you mute the telly, please?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought I'd be like more nervous than excited, but I do feel excited, and yeah, it's positive really. I think that's the best way to be.
I definitely think so.
How about you? How are you feeling?
I am excited, a little bit nervous.
I've got to just sit in a car. You've got to
No, but I'm mostly excited, and it feels like we've been heading towards this point for a really long time. So it's good to finally be here.
Yeah, definitely.
This is a point we always knew was coming. I don't think we ever really spoke about it too much, because it was always like, oh well, we've got to get through the thaw, then we've got to get through the embryos growing, and that's happened so fast.
Yeah, that's been the bit that I was worried about most.
And now we're here, and I don't really know what happens.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what happens now, like today, really. I don't know what happens tomorrow for the next 2 weeks. I don't know. So that's like the strangest part. But yeah, we've got like just over an hour and a half we've got to leave. So just having some homemade granola, get them healthy fats in, and then we're going to leave, drive to hospital. Mark's going to kick me out of the car.
Come on, get out of there.
And then that's it, transfer time. And then I'll probably feel nervous and not excited.
It's actually gonna be a bit of a moment, isn't it? I'm guilty for like overthinking moments, like really letting myself go and like think real deeply. So I'll be like, I've been with you for 13 years now.
Coming up, yeah.
And never once have you been pregnant. And when I say bye to you, that moment will end.
Yeah.
And then next time I see you,
people.
yeah, it's quite weird. That's me being me, like super overthinking things and getting a bit emotional.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a good day.
It's gonna be a great day.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great day, and that's just the way it got to be, isn't it?
Positive, sticky vibes.
One corner each. Oh, that's so nice.
Aww. This is adorable. God, I love them so much. Oh, it's so nice, isn't it? We got the cutest friends. That is definitely a rain cloud, and that is definitely sun. So, are we in for a rainbow? We're literally like what, 5 minutes out now?
Yeah, maybe like 7.
I am nervous. I'm getting a bit nervous now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's going through your mind?
I don't know.
What's like? Is there any specific thoughts that are making?
Oh yeah, there's a 4-way change here. I forgot to tell you.
Right, it's not like we're not running late, so it's all good.
No, I just I don't know. My body's like feels a bit like sicky now.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like everything we've worked towards for the last like 3 years has kind of come to this point, or has been amounting to this point.
Yeah.
So maybe it's that. And like, I know I've been feeling like a bit emotional this morning as well. But I know that as soon as I leave this car and walk into the hospital, I'm gonna be like game face fine.
Yeah. Something to focus on, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think the journey there is always the one where you've got time to be with your thoughts, haven't you?
Yeah. How are you feeling?
I'm alright, you know. Usually for most of these appointments I come here nervous.
Yeah. This is like the calmest you've ever been.
I know. It's my meditation, you know, it's calming me down. Yeah, I
Shout out Calm app.
I feel alright. Like I'm still excited. Like I'm excited.
I am excited, but I am like, my bum's tingling.
It's probably the progesterone.
Yeah, it could be the progesterone. Had to put it in my bum today. But it was fine, a bit weird, but fine.
You're gonna be alright though.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
You're always amazing. You'll be fine. It'll be just like any other.
I'm doing like faces because I'm nervous. The gun.
Yeah. Well, we're nearly there now, and like you say, as soon as you get out of the car and you're walking in the hospital, you'll be focusing on that, won't you? You'll be alright, Pep. Love you.
Love you.
We're on green. Arm wrestle.
Arm wrestle, yeah.
No, you'd crush me.
I haven't trained for weeks.
Same.
Oh, we're sitting outside. I've got to go in a sec.
How you feeling?
I'm alright. I'm alright.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm going to be fine when I walk in the door.
Yeah. Try not to get too emotional.
Nah, I'm not emotional anymore. Just nervous.
Oh, baby. It'll
No,
be fine.
it's fine. I am fine. Big build up,
It's just,
Big
yeah,
build
it's a
up.
big build up, and
It'll probably be an anticlimax.
You'll come out and be like, what was I worried about? It's like them things, isn't it? Is there anything you've ever been nervous for in your life, and then at the end, other side of it, gone? I don't know why I'm so nervous. All the time, it happens all the time.
No, I know.
It never goes, oh God, I was the right amount of nervous for that situation. I was definitely...
You are right.
I definitely didn't overreact in my head.
You're definitely right.
You're going to be fine.
Yeah, I'm going to go.
Okay. I love you.
Love you. Embryo came out of there. Put it on there. My legs are in there. And then it was on there. And there it is. What you got there?
I got some high sodium food. I'm driving, so I can't really show.
Any excuse for some chips.
I've got to have it as well, though.
Yeah.
Just in case, just to be sure.
Just in case. So, people! It's actually crazy. Like, I'm pregnant now. This is it. So, it all went really well. They put one top grade embryo in, a 4AB. Unfortunately, none of the others made it. Or there was 3 others, but they weren't. Oh my God, 3? That's the 3.
Oh yeah.
There was 3 others, but they weren't top quality enough to have survived the thaw. That's what they were saying.
Yes. Yeah.
There was no point us freezing them because it would put a lot of pressure on them surviving another freeze and thaw. So we are pregnant now. So a quick Diet Coke and a McDonald's fries before we go for some real lunch, because this is just a quick IVF snack.
Well, they've given you the wrong sauce.
Oh.
Sweet and sour.
Oh, we'll go with that. I've never tried that one before. Are they unsalted?
Yeah, I was about to say they're unsalted as well.
We needed the sodium. Well, someone didn't shake the salt into them. But yeah, I feel good. It all went well. The nurses were great. But yeah, I'm very happy and positive vibes. Just a quick shout out to anyone that supported me and helped me and messaged me along this journey. You guys have just helped so much, keeping me focused and keeping me strong. So yeah, thank you for being here. I hope this turns into a mommy vlog, mommy YouTube channel now. I don't know. I really hope so. I'm gonna put the vibes out there. So yeah, come on 4AB.
4AB. Come
on 4AB. My baby. So we've come to Rudy's in town for a quick pizza.
It's weird, you're like looking at the camera and I feel like the camera's pointing at you, it's pointing at me, isn't it?
It's pointing at you?
Yeah.
Say hi.
Hi.
It's pretty cool in here. I mean, I like this window. We're the only people in here because it's like 10 to 12. We've come for a post-transfer, post-McDonald's chips pizza because we're foodies, okay? And I'm a pregnant lady now, I can do what I want. We were just saying that we feel like it's weird that it's real because we haven't really processed it yet.
Yeah, no, not at all. We haven't really given it much thought because you're kind of updating people or telling people what's going on.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And now it's real. It's weird. It's really weird. Think about like looking at your stomach.
I know, I was talking to I say finally, I couldn't hold my wee in any longer because when you have to transfer you have to have a full bladder. And I kind of lasted until like 5 to 12 without going after my transfer was in like, probably happened about 11:15.
It was really fast, wasn't it?
Yeah, quick. And they messed around for quite a long time really, it didn't take long at all. And it wasn't painful for anyone that was worried, is worried about it. So I went for a wee and I was like, please stay in there, please stay stuck. Come on little baby, stay.
There's been a lot of signs already today, hasn't there? Like,
yeah. We woke up this morning and I like see rainbows when good things are going to happen, and the first like story I clicked on was our friend Alistair, who's in New Zealand at the moment. His story was of a rainbow. My mum sent me a photo of a rainbow. Our friends got us a gift of a rainbow. So that was amazing. I saw, as soon as I came out, I checked my phone and it was 11:11. Like, the date today is the 25th of July, 2507. 25th is the date we got together, and 2007 is the year we got together, so 2507 is like our number, well, part of our numbers. Yeah, it all just feels right, do you think?
yeah, you've got to be positive, haven't you? You've got to take the positive signs, and
Yeah.
and
definitely.
like, I'm trying to like wrap my head around fully just accepting this is work.
Yeah.
And I know that's dangerous. But at the same time, I kind of want it.
Yeah.
And I never thought I would say that. I thought that at this point I'd be like super cautious. Like I would be like, let's not even think about it until test day.
Well, the nurse was saying she started testing from day 4, like, and it was positive from day 4. But for some people it's not.
I think we should wait.
I think we should wait. Saying that now, we've got 2 weeks to go.
Yeah.
So, we're going to be busy, and I think that's going to help. So I'm going to probably end this vlog today, and then I'm going to start a 2-week wait vlog. So it's going to be just how we cope through the next 2 weeks, and then I will do test day as a second video too. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for supporting me, as I said before, and supporting others. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and I will see you in the next one.